Hello, beautiful souls. My name is Jamie, and this is going to be your Super Moon in Taurus tarot reading. In this reading, we are going to figure out exactly what this Super Moon is going to be bringing up for you. And we're going to break it down on whether that is love, whether that is with your relationships, whether that is with your career, finances, or just in life in general. We're going to figure out what this Super Moon is going to be bringing up and exactly how you, or the things that you can do to actually move through it, to let go, to ultimately release control, because that is what this super moon is going to be about. If you like this type of content, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, comment down below what it is that you are just ready to be free from, and hit that little notification bell so that you can be notified every single time I upload a new video. Don't forget to check out the links below. There you will find the link to book a personalized reading or coaching session with me. There you can receive personalized guidance on how to move through life's challenges. You will also find the link to subscribe to my weekly newsletter. This is where I deliver astrological and tarot guidance to my subscribers each and every week straight to their inbox. So that way they have a heads up as to what the energy of the week is bringing for them. Also check out that Super Moon in Taurus guide. This is where I provide a breakdown of the energy, a full moon or super moon ritual in this case, as well as an invocation and journal prompts to help you figure out exactly how you personally can work with this energy. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get started. Okay, let's see. I'm going to give these a shuffle. Let's see what it is. What is this super moon going to be revealing to you? Like what are you going to ultimately not be able to avoid? And then let's see exactly what we can do to let it go, right? Eight of Wands in reverse. So the Eight of Wands in reverse, Wands is our desire. It's our initiative. It's how we take action. It can also be attraction as well. So the Eight of Wands in reverse means that every action you seem to be taking or that you're trying to take isn't going anywhere. Like it's not resulting in the results that you're looking for, right? That one just kind of popped out of the deck. I didn't finish shuffling, but it popped out of the deck. So, and it can also mean that there's communication, like miscommunication is a big struggle. So we've got miscommunication here, or actions that are being taken that they're just not resulting in what it is that you're wanting to get out of them, right? So if you're looking at a career, say like, I'm trying to get a raise, or I'm trying to grow my business, I'm trying to, get that leg up, I'm trying to move up, I'm trying to increase something. So I'm going to do A, B, and C. And you think that because you do A, B, and C, it's going to result in D, E, and F. But when it doesn't result in D, E, and F, instead of being like taking a step back and be like, okay, hang on, what happened here? Why did that go awry? Or why did it not turn out the way I wanted it to? You dig in harder. Oh, well, let me try again, and let me go harder this time. Let me go harder this time. Instead of taking a step back, you take 2 steps forward. When in reality, maybe you should take a step back and reevaluate, one, your motivation. Why did I want to take that action in the first place? Okay. If this is in the context of a relationship, there's miscommunication, or you and your partner just seem to be missing each other, like not on the same page. Like you don't have the same goals. You don't have the same target in mind. Page of Swords, but this is the Challenger, so it's in reverse. And it's, again, maybe you're not speaking your truth when it comes to a relationship. Maybe you're not telling the truth when it comes to a relationship. Maybe you're not clear on what it is you want. It feels more like communication, especially with the Eight of Wands in reverse, because pages are messengers of the tarot. So this page is trying to communicate. It knows it knows that you have things to say. I need to say these things, or I need to do these things. I need to think of a better plan when it comes to how I want to move forward. But instead of doing that, you just keep trying. We're just going to ignore what we know we need to do, and we're just going to keep pushing forward. And that's the thing about Taurus energy, is that Taurus is very stubborn. Taurus is fixed earth, so it's a very stubborn. It's associated with the bull. It's very, very stubborn. That bull is going to dig its heels into the ground instead of letting things kind of just flow and walking gently. It's very stubborn, and it's going to dig its heels into the ground. So instead of doing what it is you know you need to do, I'm going to keep pushing forward, right? Here, the overall energy is the Hierophant. You know what you need to do. You've been on this journey, this spiritual journey, you know what you need to do. Like, you're kind of, you know the road to take to enlightenment. You know the road to intake, and maybe you think that that's what you're doing. No, I'm taking the higher road. I'm taking the road that hustle culture says I should take when it comes to my career. I just keep pushing and pushing and pushing, and the go-getters, that's what they do. Or, I'm taking the higher road in my relationship. I understand that this person has got baggage and that they don't mean it, and da 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 da. Maybe you think you're taking the higher road. You think you're doing the more conscious thing. Let's see what the foundation is. But your energy is very, very scattered. And I mean, the Page of Wands can be a little selfish. They can be a little selfish. If you know that this relationship is not if you know that this relationship is not the best relationship for you, why are you trying to hold on to it? Why are you trying to hold on to it? If you know that this career doesn't always make you happy, like if it's not super fulfilling, but maybe you think if you get a leg up, you'll be happier where you are. Why? Why do you want to do that? What do you think this career or this person is going to give you that you can't give yourself? Right? So with this Page of Wands, the energy is very, very scattered. There's no clear direction. There is no clear direction. Let's see what the recent past says. What's driving this energy? What's driving this right here? The Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles, when it comes out direct like this, it's actually a very good card. We want to see this card. Like, as tarot readers, we like to see this card come out onto the table, because it means that you're giving what it is that you're getting, and you're getting what it is that you're giving, right? It's reciprocated energy. It's balanced energy. So maybe you think, like, if I do this, this is what I'm going to get back. If I give my partner compassion and understanding and forgiveness, I'm going to get back the relationship that I really want. In your career, if they see how hard I'm working, if I put in extra time and I put in extra energy, it's going to pay off in the long run. But you need to ask yourself, is it paying off right now? Are you getting back what it is that you're putting in? Because if the answer is no, then you need to reevaluate your approach. You need to reevaluate your approach, right? Let's see what the future, let's see what the outcome of this energy is. The Two of Wands. Needing to choose a path forward. Really evaluating the situation, which is beautiful. Because with the Page of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the Eight of Wands in reverse, that indicates that it's like a forceful forward movement without a lot of clarity. Whereas here with the Two of Wands, you're really evaluating the situation, and you're really evaluating where you want to go from here. Like, all of the things that I've been doing in this relationship have not been working. All of the things that I've been doing have not been working. All of the things that I've been doing to try and get ahead in my career have not been working. So I really need to sit down and I need to reevaluate, one, what it is that I really want, and two, how do I want to get what I want? In a relationship, do I want to have to consistently remind my partner that they need to be honest with me? No, I don't want to do that. Right? In my career, do I want to have to consistently put in extra work, put in a lot of effort only to not feel seen by my bosses? No, I don't want to do that. I want to feel seen and appreciated for the work that I put in. Right? So you really need to evaluate what you want for your future and how you want to go about getting it. Let's clarify this Two of Wands. The Ace of Swords, lovely. And the Knight of Cups. So it feels like you're getting clarity. Like if you just take a moment to sit back and understand that what I'm doing, me trying to force this to happen, isn't working. It's not working for me. And once you sit back and you take that time to really evaluate the situation, am I getting back what it is that I'm putting in? I think you're going to receive this clarity with the Ace of Swords. Aces are new beginnings and swords represents the mind, thoughts, ideas, communication. You're going to receive this clarity with the Ace of Swords that no, the Knight of Cups, that essentially you're just spinning your wheels. The Knights are the action takers of the tarot. Cups represents energy or like emotions, and it represents love and happiness. And you're going to realize that the actions that you're taking might actually be very superficial actions. Like I'm trying to hold on to this relationship because I don't want to be alone. I'm trying to hold on to this relationship because I have a fear of abandonment, or I don't know if I can do it by myself. I'm trying to hold on to this job because I think that if I succeed, I'll finally get approval from my family. Or I think if I succeed at this, then it finally reveals my value, which is also very much a Taurus thing. Taurus is ruled by Venus, and Venus governs love, beauty, what we value, relationships, and like aesthetic or art. Okay. So when it comes to the things that we value and it comes to the sign of Taurus, if you're really digging in when you should be taking a step back, I think it's revealing how valuable you believe that you are. That if you make this relationship work, it means that you're valued. It means that that partner values you. But what is it, that Paris Paloma song? Is it an act of love if you make them? No, it's not, is it? It's just control, essentially. Same thing with do they really value you if you do more work? Chances are probably not, unfortunately. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. This has a lot to do, I think, with one, stability and security, again, which is very much a Taurus theme. Taurus is security within the physical world, whether that is through money, whether that is through relationships, whether that is through health and food, or addressing like physical needs and pleasure in some way. Taurus is very much about what creates security within the physical world. And right now, there is no security. There is a lack of security, whether that is within the relationship or whether that is within the career. And that lack of security is probably what's driving you to dig in versus kind of let go, right? It's really forcing your hand because you're like, no, if I can just steer the wheel a little bit harder to the left, it'll go where I need it to go. But the universe, the divine source, God, is trying to get you to say, no, you're not meant to go that way. You're not meant to go to the left. You're meant to stay straight, or you're meant to go to the right. You're not meant to go left. So stop trying to control it and let me control it. Let's get some oracle cards, or at least 2 oracle cards. But I truly feel like whether this is relationship or career, like this is a soul growth moment. And you're being asked to let go. New moon energy. We have a new moon coming up in the sign of Scorpio, which is actually Taurus's sister sign. But this is about relax. You don't need to push. You don't need to push. If it's right for you, it's going to come to you. And the thing about Scorpio is that Taurus is security within the physical world. Scorpio is security within the emotional and the psychological world. So if we feel insecure within the physical world, again, whether that is finances, career, our health, or relationships, then we can learn to balance that out by trying to create more security with our internal world, with us, with ourselves emotionally, and with ourselves psychologically, right? Really trying to create that balance between the physical world and the emotional world. Because our internal world creates the outer form, right? And the outer form can apply pressure to the internal world. So that's why it's important to maintain balance and not allow the pendulum to swing one way or the other, right? Let's get I think this super moon though is going to allow you, I think, take the time to sit back and to really evaluate the situation. Remember what I said, you can also check out the super moon in Taurus ritual guide. Become a clear channel. Become a clear channel for what it is that you want. And allow this energy to work through you rather than trying to force it to happen. You can't force anything. You can't defy. You can defy gravity, but you cannot defy the will of the cosmos. That is just something we are not able to do. And anytime we try to force it, it doesn't work out in our favor. It will always backfire because now you're going against universal law, right? So when it comes to this super moon in Taurus, again, this is physical sign. Clear out all the junk food in your kitchen. Clear out all of the unnecessary material items. Because again, anytime we make space in our physical world, it allows new things to come in. Cut ties with that ex. Stop letting that person talk to you. Block them, right? If you're in a current relationship and you're not really sure if you should be there, now is the time for you to really ask yourself, what kind of partner do I want? What kind of partner do I want to be? Do I want to be, like I said, do you want to be a partner who has to consistently remind their partner to be honest with them? No, you don't. If that's not what you want, then you need to make sure that you are putting the energy out there so that you can attract the type of person that I want. But if you consistently accept below par behavior, then that's what you're going to get. Right? Same thing within your career. If you want to feel seen and valued, but no matter how hard you work, that's not happening, maybe you just need to take a step back. Doesn't mean put in the bare minimum, but I think it means maybe focus more on what brings you joy and security outside of the workplace. Maybe put more of your energy, your time, and your focus on that. And it will probably shift the energy at work, right? So this is our reading. You need to let go of control. Stop trying to dig in and stop trying to force things to happen. With this new moon, clear out all the unnecessary stuff in your life. And stop taking action. Again, stop trying to take action out of force. Again, this has a lot to do with security. A feeling of lack of security, again, whether that is with your job or whether that is with your relationship or whether that is just in your life in general. And how you balance that out in the material world is that you find more security within your internal world. Well, That was the message that I know I needed to hear. I'm curious if it is the one that you needed to hear. And again, to reiterate, with this super moon in Taurus, it's going to be revealing to you where you've been stubborn, where you are trying to dig your heels in and are really trying to force things to happen versus allowing them to happen naturally, or allowing the things to fall away that actually need to fall away. And with this super moon, you're being guided to really sit down and really reevaluate what it is that you value when it comes to your relationships. What do you value in a partner? What do you want your future partner, the person that you spend your life with, what do you really want them? What qualities do you want them to hold? Do you want them to have the same values as you? Pretty sure we all do. But really think about that when it comes to your workplace and your career, right? Sit down and reevaluate, like, if I continue to put in all that work, is it really going to pay off in the long run? And if the answer is no, it's really time to reevaluate that. And I think with that reevaluation, you're going to gain a lot of clarity that maybe the actions that you're taking are really coming from a place of fear, coming from a place of lack and insecurity within yourself. And again, we discussed that if you're feeling insecure within your material world, again, whether that is within the relationships, within your career, within your finances, try to rebalance that with finding more security mentally and emotionally within yourself. That can come through things like just one, being honest with yourself about feeling insecure, but also doing things like meditation, breath work, journaling, just really living a much more mindful life, and really focus on making choices that align with who you want to be in the future. Really make those conscious choices on a daily basis, and I think you'll be surprised at how quickly things will kind of shift in your favor, right? But right now the divine is trying to get you to learn that lesson, to just let go. Let go and stop fighting against the current, stop fighting and going against the grain, and really just kind of take a step back and see and allow the chips to fall where they may. So again, if you like this type of content, go ahead and like this video, comment down below what you are ready to let go of, and subscribe to the channel. And hit that little notification bell so that you can be updated every single time I post a new video. Don't forget to check out the links below with different ways that you can work with me, as well as the Super Moon in Taurus ritual guide, where I walk you through how to perform a ritual and how to work with this energy with the super moon. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. I can't wait to see you next time.